Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you. I'm so happy to see y'all. It's been a minute since I posted a video, let alone a lock video, but I said today is the perfect day. Carson and I have been getting over a little crud. She's had the flu. I got something going on, so if you hear me clear my throat a lot throughout this video, that's why. But without further ado, you guys, we have reached 7 months locks, okay? And I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. Like, this journey is just so, I know I say this every time I make a video about this, but this journey is just so like rejuvenating. Like, I just feel like I'm discovering myself, I'm finding myself, I'm being my true authentic self. Like, it's growth, okay? Like, I can't even, it's just growth. So a little overview of this video today. I have started getting the little 2-strand twist on my locks. The last 2 times I got them retwisted, and I love the style. It's very low maintenance, and I love the little crinkly effect that it gives after you take it down. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about some products that I switched up, headwear, making my own products at home, a little hiccup I had during the 7-month mark, and also I'm going to take these down. I do not know if I'll have enough information like to talk about while I'm doing my entire head, but once I stop talking, if I'm not done, I will get off camera, finish, and then come back and show y'all, so we just not sitting here in silence, because that's awkward. Okay, but anywho, so today this bottle is nothing but rose water. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but it's homemade rose water that I made at home, so I'm going to be using that. And of course my macadamia healing oil treatment, just to give my hair a little shine and smell good. Okay, so I'm going to start taking it down, and then I'm just going to talk about like some things with this lock journey. So first we're going to spray it down. And while I'm spraying it, let that be our first topic. So, rose water. Why I switched to just distilled water and rose water. So I didn't technically just switch all together. Like, I still use my oils, but with the weather, I don't know how many of y'all are in Alabama, but with the weather being as flip-flop as it is down here, like, it's making my scalp really dry. And so I noticed that the rose water and distilled water combination are really like, they're really doing it for the locks. Like, it helps my scalp, it helps it not to itch much. It gives it a refreshed feel. It's just better like for my hair right now, because the weather is so unpredictable. Like, one day it's really cold, and then the next day it's like warm, hot. And my hair is like, okay girl, like what's going on? Like, so my scalp is just like in dire need of moisture. And so the rose water plus distilled water combination only is doing that job. I still use my oils, like I said, but this has been my saving grace. Like, even right now my hair is itchy, and that's because it was a little cool last night here, but now it's like warm outside. So I'm not sure what's going on with the weather, but yeah. So I put up a short, and it's also on my TikTok as well, which is _TaylorBimbo, about how I make the rose water. Basically, I gather some roses from, you know, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Target, whoever sells flowers. I put them in a vase, I let them get a little old, and then I peel the petals off, and I put them in a pot, fill it up with distilled water, bring them to a low boil, and then when they start to lose color, you let it cool, and then come back and put it in, you know, whatever you want to put it in. In this case, I mixed it with my oils. I mixed it, well, with water in here. It's just nothing but pure rose water. And then I have a mason jar with the remaining. That way when I run out, I can just run to that mason jar and fill it. So that, making it at home, it provides like a lot of it. And rose water is expensive at the store. I'm not sure if you guys have ever bought it, but it's expensive, okay? So I find that I get much more out of just making it myself. So this is what we're looking like right now. I can't even tell, but I get much more out of just like making it myself. So that's what I started doing, and it's amazing. What else, guys? Okay, so let's talk about the little hiccup I had. This 7th month mark, I noticed that my scalp was extremely itchy, like itchy, and that goes back to saying moisture is key. Okay, so I assumed that it was because, okay, my hair is dirty, you know, it hasn't been washed in like over a month, which is typical. Haven't gotten a retwist in over a month. And I got kind of like irritated with the process. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little irritated, I got a little irritable, because I'm like, okay, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying. So when I got my hair retwisted, which was Tuesday, I got my hair retwisted Tuesday. I talked to my loctician, and you know, she told me that there's not any like visible dandruff on my scalp. It's just the weather, number one. And she also informed me that I'm at the point now where I can start washing my locks like in between retwists. And I didn't know that. I didn't know, because of my hair texture and the way that it is, I didn't want them to unravel if I tried to do that myself. Now I will like rinse them in the shower every now and then, just to give it some you know, but as far as like full-blown washing, I didn't want to do any of that, because I just didn't know. But now that I got like the okay, like, to do it, most definitely, if I encounter that again, I will probably, you know, wash it maybe once, just to get the itchiness off. My scalp is dry naturally, and like I said, the weather is just not, it's not doing it, okay? It's not doing it for my hair. But yeah, so we did have that talk, that little chit chat at my last appointment, and that helped me feel a lot better. Also, when she retightened it, I could see significant growth with my hair, which was a huge like plus for me, because I felt like I was like at a really stagnant place. Like, lock journeys really teach you patience, and that's something I struggle with, like, in every aspect of my life, patience. So it's teaching me patience, and I'm like, I want my hair to be a certain length, or I want it to look a certain way, and it takes time. I mean, so if you're in your lock journey and you're having troubles or issues with that, it takes time. I mean, I'm very, very satisfied at my growth thus far, but sometimes I'm like, okay, can we speed this up? You know what I'm saying? But life don't work like that, and neither does this journey. So we're gonna take our time, and we're just gonna embrace it and enjoy it, because when you look back in a year or so and you're like, dang, I went from that to that. Like, even now, I can see in some of my pictures, and I'm doing those little like month 1, month 2, month 3, you can see like the growth, like how much they have grown. Like, a lot of people can't tell, and I'm not gonna say they can't tell, but you know, my hair, I can tell myself, and that's what's more important. And of course my loctician, because she's doing it. So yeah. I'm starting to get into like scarves and stuff. I've been told that fedora hats and wraps and stuff will help for those frizzy days, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like when it's time for a retwist, it's time for a retwist. And it also doesn't like really help that I'm leaving my ends loose, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But when it's time for a retwist, it just looks like, oh my god, it looks so like, I don't even know the word. But this last time I struggled with that too. I was like, you know, it look a mess. You know, my loctician's like, you just need a retwist, I'm gonna hook you up, and you know, once you get that retwist, you be feeling fire. Okay, like you be like, okay, I'm back in the game, like I'm back. So month 7 all together, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, was like a huge struggle, but we made it through. We made it through. So what else can I talk about? Oh, okay, I've been getting a lot of questions too about like my ends, like how I keep them curly, how I maintain them. So I don't, for you know, those of you who have not watched my other videos, I did start off with the 2-strand method. That was best for my hair because I have a very loose curl pattern, so it was best to keep it intact without unraveling. I chose to keep my ends curly. I'm not sure if that'll last the entire journey, but for now I'm liking it because it gives me a sense of my hair, what I once knew it for, if that makes sense. Like I'm loving the journey, but sometimes you do mourn like your hair, like, you know, I miss it sometimes, but I wouldn't trade this journey for the world. But keeping those curly ends helps me, it just helps me keep a sense of, like, you know, my hair before it was locked, and this rubber band is on here. Like, what's wrong? Pause, y'all. Alright, sorry y'all, my child was having a midlife crisis, but I don't even remember. Okay, yeah, like I don't even want to use the word mourn my hair for what it once was, but it just gives me a sense of where I came from, okay? So for right now, I'm going to keep them curly, and this is what they look like at the ends. Again, I did start with 2-strand twists, and it also depends on your hair texture. They do, in the back, there are some that are kind of like trying to lock all the way down, but my loctician just combs them out each appointment just to keep them, you know, just like this. Not gonna lie, when it is time for a retwist, it do be looking a little crazy. I'll be like, okay, I just kind of want to let it lock all the way down, but for now I'm going to enjoy what it is. So far this is the only style I've tried on my locks, which is this the 2-strand twist. I didn't think I could even accomplish that, but you know, my loctician was like, of course you can do your hair like that. So it's nice. It's a very low maintenance style, and like I said, I love the way it looks like when it comes down. The crinkles, I do feel like this is something that I can do myself, like throughout retwist, so I'm definitely gonna try it. Definitely gonna try it. You know, after a while, after I let this live its life, do its thing. What else, child? I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. And also, like, if you have any questions, like, let me know. I have done like a bunch of TikToks on like how you can keep your hair moisturized through like the winter and the fall months. And I'm a little stuffy, so please forgive me. Some of these rubber bands are like not budging. That's why I'm like pausing and stopping, because child, they're on here. They're on here. And like this one, like right here, like these are the locks that are like they're getting there. Like they don't want to be bothered. Like they getting there. They to that point. But like I might need some assistance because like my mom's probably gonna have to help me with some of these. But yeah, for the most part, the journey is still a journey. I'm enjoying it. It's helping me discover a lot about myself, about my hair. For those of you all who haven't started your lock journey yet, again, this is something that I didn't think I would ever do, and here I am 7 months, like almost 8 months in. Okay, so like do it if it's on your heart. But I will tell you, and this is something that my loctician told me, and she like, this is the truest thing like she's ever said. It's something that you have to be mentally prepared for. If you're not mentally ready to let that hair go, I wouldn't recommend, because it's just going to result in a lot of starting and stopping. And like, why would you want to like mess up your progress? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you start, that's another thing. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like me, I feel like I've come so far with this. Like, it's like reaching a goal. Like, I can't start over. Like, I don't want to let them go because I put in so much time already. Like, 7 months flew by. Okay. So yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really struggling on like these back pieces, like with these rubber bands, and then my hair is still a little tender from getting them retightened. We are still using the interlocking method. And child, that's like a whew, that's a task within itself. Having to place it when you're using the crocheting needle, it hurts a little bit. But again, for those of you guys who don't know, I do use the interlocking method because of my hair texture, and it lasts much longer on my hair. My hair grows super fast. So you know, any other method, my hair will probably just unravel or it would thin because I'm getting it retwisted too often, if that makes sense. So yep, that's where we're at with this journey. I just cannot do these rubber bands. That's where we're at right now. I really wanted to hop on here and do a video because I hadn't done a LOC video in about a month or two, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Also, remember that you can still follow my TikTok, where I do a lot of little LOC content and updates on there as well about my individual journey. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see, especially from hair. You know, we got to stick together in the LOC community. This is what it's looking like so far on this side. I think I have more of them down on this side. I'm gonna take some rose water and spray them just to keep them moisturized, okay? Give them that little, you know. What else? I think that's all I got, guys. I really wanted to hop on here. I don't know if, like, again, if you're from Alabama, like, today is the Iron Bowl. This one, Alabama and Auburn plays. So me and baby girl got moves to make. We got things to do. I just wanted to hop on here, especially, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can do like a little takedown of my hair while I talk to them, so they can see like what it's looking like and how it's growing. And I want to show y'all the back so bad, but like these rubber bands are like holding on for dear life, like they don't want to come off. And I know a lot of people, oh, last thing too, I did get questioned like, why do you put rubber bands on the end of your 2-strand twist? I was under the impression that everybody did that, but apparently not. So for those who don't do that, or if you're wondering why my loctician uses rubber bands when she does this method, it's because, again, my hair, it will come down. Okay, it won't stay. So in order to prevent us from double working ourselves, she go ahead and slap some rubber bands on there to keep the style intact, because again, it will very much so come down, and we don't want that. So yeah, I'm very indifferent about these rubber bands, not gonna lie to you. Like, it's low-key annoying taking them off, but this is my hair. Again, I want to show y'all the back, but I know it ain't all out, and I know it's gonna look crazy with these rubber bands in my hair. I didn't realize there were so many either. Like, you don't realize how much hair you have until like it's in a style. No lie. Or if you're getting this style, that's just saying. But like this, I'm like, look at all these rubber bands. Look at them. Just let them fall. Look at it. It's a lot. So didn't even realize there were that many twists in my hair. Very cute style. I did take them down a little early so I can show you guys again like what it looks like once they're unraveled and done. Like I said, I'm sure I'm missing some, but I will get those as the day goes through. And again, let me know if you have any questions about my individual journey. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to do a Q&A about my LOC journey. I'm happy to do any TikToks that you guys want to see, any recommendations, what works for me. I'm not a loctician, I'm not a hairstylist, a beautician. I'm just sharing what works for me and kind of some advice that my loctician gives me about my individual journey. So oh my god, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope this video was very informative, and if you were having any questions, I hope they answered it. Again, the rose water recipe is on my channel in my shorts. I will try to tag it in the description below. It's also on my TikTok, which I'll tag my username in there as well. Be sure to follow me. And yeah, if you guys have any recommendations on like how to style them, like in scarves and stuff, let me know, because I got locks initially because I can't do hair. So the fact that I can't do hair, this helps tremendously. But I'm kind of getting into that era now where I want to like start using scarves and cute stuff to style them with. So y'all got any recommendations? I've heard that Shein has a lot of cute like fedora hats and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try them at some point. I might get on there today. And then we'll do like a little Shein haul for hair. For the most part, I think most of these are like out, kind of, sort of, maybe. Might be a few more rubber bands left, but for the most part, this is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my macadamia oil before I hop off camera so you guys can see how I do it. Take about 2 pumps, put it on my hand, rub it through my hair. It gives it a very soft, like, luscious feeling, and it also smells amazing. Okay, so make sure y'all try that. I got mine from Amazon, but Sally's does sell it. You just have to catch it while it's hot, honey, because when you go in there, they don't be having it every time I go, so I just get it online because I ain't got time for that. Okay, but anywho, this is the style. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. Fresh retwist. Check out the roots. It just looks really good, really neat, really fresh. I might oil it down, maybe not. It does feel fine right now. And again, that rose water, like, it was itchy before I got on here spraying this on my scalp just like that. It just soothes, okay? And I've had a lot of people hit me up too about like making them stuff like this. So I don't necessarily sell it, but I have given 2 people bottles to try. So, you know, I guess it is doing something for my LOC community, and I'm loving that for this. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for chit-chatting with me. I hope you enjoy your day, your week. There's a weekly vlog coming soon, or a weekend vlog coming soon for those of you who watch my vlogs. Stay tuned. I had it from Thanksgiving like up until tomorrow, so y'all gonna see that. Again, I hope y'all have a very blessed day, and I